What if you could hit the reset button on your life and shape the person you want to be? In this video, we'll explore how to recreate yourself in 2025, guided by timeless wisdom from Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics. Discover how to shed old habits, embrace new challenges, and forge a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. It's time to take control of your destiny, just as the Stoics did. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Know Thyself, the foundation of self-awareness. In Stoicism, self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal transformation. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes this in his Meditations when he writes, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it." Understanding your own thoughts, feelings, and judgments is the first step to growth. To recreate yourself, you must pause and assess who you are now, your values, habits, and the areas where you fall short of your potential. Honest reflection without judgment. A critical aspect of self-knowledge is the ability to examine yourself honestly without self-condemnation. Marcus reminds us, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. This doesn't mean being harsh on yourself, but rather holding yourself accountable while maintaining compassion. Recognize your flaws as areas for improvement, not as permanent weaknesses. Honest reflection is not about guilt, it's about clarity and direction. The power of journaling. Journaling was Marcus Aurelius's primary tool for self-exploration. His Meditations was essentially his private diary, where he examined his thoughts, fears, and aspirations. You can use this practice to observe your mind and uncover recurring patterns. Write about what you did well today, where you fell short, and what you can do differently tomorrow. Over time, journaling will reveal your authentic self and help you align with the person you aim to become in 2025. Identifying core values. To know yourself, you must identify what truly matters to you. Stoicism teaches that values like courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom are universal. However, your personal values may also include specific goals or principles unique to your life. Take time to reflect on what you stand for and what drives your decisions. Living in alignment with your values will provide clarity and direction for your transformation. Self-awareness as a daily practice. Self-awareness isn't a one-time activity, it's a daily practice. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to act according to his values and not be swayed by external distractions. Make a habit of pausing throughout the day to check in with yourself. Are your actions aligned with your principles? Are you reacting or responding to situations thoughtfully? By cultivating this practice, you'll build a solid foundation for growth and reinvention in 2025. Chapter 2. Detach from external outcomes, the Stoic dichotomy of control. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of control. Marcus Aurelius teaches that we should focus solely on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and detach from what we cannot, such as external outcomes or other people's opinions. In Meditations, he writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. To recreate yourself in 2025, embrace this mindset. Let go of striving for external validation or fearing failure, and instead focus on your efforts and intentions." Why detachment liberates. Detachment from external outcomes isn't about indifference or apathy. It's about freedom. When you stop anchoring your happiness to uncontrollable factors, such as promotions, relationships, or societal approval, you liberate yourself from unnecessary anxiety. Marcus reminds us, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." In the context of your goals for 2025, this means taking bold actions without obsessing over the end result. Your growth comes from the process, not the destination. Practical examples of detachment. Applying this principle in daily life can transform how you approach challenges. For example, imagine you're working on a significant project, but the outcome depends on factors beyond your control. Instead of fixating on the result, focus on giving your best effort, refining your skills, and learning along the way. If you face criticism, treat it as feedback rather than a personal attack. Marcus would advise you to see these situations as opportunities to strengthen your character, regardless of the final outcome. Aligning actions with virtue. Stoics measure success not by external rewards, but by whether their actions align with virtue, courage, wisdom, temperance, and justice. Marcus writes, "Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." In 2025, instead of chasing outcomes, ask yourself if your actions reflect your highest values. If they do, you're succeeding, regardless of whether the world recognizes it. This shift in perspective allows you to find fulfillment in the process itself. Building emotional resilience through detachment also strengthens emotional resilience. By focusing on what's in your control, you can better handle setbacks and disappointments. If you fail, remember Marcus's wisdom. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. View failures not as dead ends, but as redirections. In 2025, this approach will help you stay grounded, adaptable, and motivated, regardless of the unpredictable nature of life. Chapter 3. Build resilience through challenges. Challenges are opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Stoics believe that challenges aren't obstacles to avoid, but opportunities to grow stronger. Every difficulty you face in 2025 can serve as a stepping stone toward self-improvement. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How can I use this to become better?" Reframing adversity in this way allows you to approach life with courage and resilience. Embrace the Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate, is a Stoic practice of embracing everything that happens, both good and bad. Marcus urges us to welcome whatever comes woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? This doesn't mean passively accepting your circumstances, but rather choosing to see every challenge as a necessary part of your journey. In 2025, practice amor fati by facing difficulties with gratitude, seeing them as essential for your growth. The role of perception in resilience. Resilience starts in the mind. According to Marcus, it's not events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. When faced with setbacks, pause and examine your perspective. Are you magnifying the problem? Can you reframe it as a lesson or opportunity? For example, if you lose a job or miss a goal, instead of dwelling on disappointment, focus on what you can learn and how you can move forward. Training your mind to see challenges differently builds the foundation for resilience. Daily habits for strengthening resilience. Building resilience requires consistent practice. Marcus Aurelius advocated for preparing the mind daily to face inevitable hardships. Start each morning by reminding yourself of potential challenges, delays, criticism, or failures. This isn't pessimism, but a realistic way to fortify your mind. Combine this with evening reflection, reviewing how you handled difficulties that day and considering how you can respond better next time. Over time, these habits will build an unshakable inner strength. Growth through action. Resilience doesn't come from avoiding hardship, but from engaging with it. Marcus teaches that action transforms obstacles into opportunities. He writes, "If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." In 2025, approach challenges with resolve. Break them down into actionable steps and take one at a time. Each small victory reinforces your ability to handle bigger trials. Through action, you'll prove to yourself that no obstacle is insurmountable, and resilience will become a defining trait of your character. Chapter 4. Live with purpose. The importance of living deliberately. Living with purpose means being intentional in your actions and decisions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "People who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting their time, even when hard at work." Without a clear purpose, it's easy to drift through life reacting to circumstances rather than shaping them. In 2025, aim to live deliberately by identifying what truly matters to you and ensuring your actions align with those values. Aligning with nature and reason. In Stoicism, purpose is tied to living in accordance with nature and reason. This means understanding your role in the larger world and acting rationally to fulfill it. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to focus on what aligns with his duty and the greater good. Ask yourself, what is my role in my family, community, or work? How can I contribute meaningfully? By aligning your actions with this broader sense of purpose, you find clarity and direction in life. Defining your philosophical North Star. Your purpose acts as your philosophical North Star, guiding you through life's challenges and decisions. Marcus emphasized the importance of having guiding principles. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Reflect on your core values, justice, courage, wisdom, and temperance, and define a personal mission that reflects these. This will serve as your compass throughout 2025. Avoiding distractions and staying focused. One of the biggest obstacles to living with purpose is distraction. Marcus cautioned against being pulled away by trivial pursuits. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. To live with purpose, eliminate distractions that don't contribute to your goals. This could mean setting boundaries with technology, saying no to unaligned commitments, or focusing your time on meaningful activities that drive you toward your vision for 2025. Purpose as a daily practice. Living with purpose isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. Marcus frequently reminded himself to recommit to his principles each day. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I have work to do as a human being." Each morning, reflect on your purpose and plan your day around it. In the evening, review how well you lived in alignment with your values. This consistent focus ensures that over time, your actions and intentions build a purposeful and fulfilling life. Chapter 5. Practice daily. Stoic exercises, the power of daily practices. Stoicism is a philosophy of action, not just theory. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of daily exercises to sharpen the mind and cultivate virtue. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." These practices are designed to keep you grounded, focused, and aligned with your values. In 2025, adopting a set of Stoic exercises as part of your routine will help you consistently move toward personal transformation. Negative visualization. One of the most profound Stoic practices is negative visualization. This involves imagining the loss of something you value, health, loved ones, or opportunities, to appreciate them fully and prepare for life's uncertainties. Marcus advised, Keep in mind how fast things pass by and are gone, those that are now and those to come. Starting your day with this exercise will help you value what you have and face adversity with composure. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is another essential Stoic exercise. Marcus Aurelius frequently reflected on the people and events that shaped his life, even the difficult ones. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Begin or end your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. This simple habit can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering contentment and resilience." Evening reflection. Reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. Marcus Aurelius spent time each evening reviewing his actions and thoughts, asking, "Did I act according to my principles? Did I do my best?" This exercise helps you assess where you succeeded and where you can improve. In 2025, set aside 5 to 10 minutes each night to reflect on your day. Write down moments where you lived up to your values and identify areas for growth, ensuring steady progress toward your ideal self. Repetition builds excellence. The key to transformation lies in consistency. Marcus Aurelius believed that virtues are cultivated through repetition. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. By practicing these exercises daily, negative visualization, gratitude and reflection, you reinforce habits that align with Stoic principles. Over time, these practices will become second nature, helping you face life's challenges with equanimity and purpose in 2025 and beyond. In conclusion, recreating yourself like a Stoic in 2025 involves embracing the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius while adapting it to our modern lives. By focusing on self-reflection, accepting the things we cannot change, and cultivating inner resilience, we can navigate the complexities of today's world with greater clarity and purpose. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude will help us appreciate the present moment and foster a sense of contentment, while setting realistic goals allows us to grow and improve without succumbing to external pressures. As we move forward into the new year, let us embody the Stoic principles of virtue, wisdom and compassion, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and leading lives of integrity and fulfillment.